Hey, what's going on everyone? My name's Travis and I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. For today's video, we're going to go over my gaming setup, which means we're going to go over everything you see here, plus we're going to go over the handhelds I've got and some games and accessories. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Once again, I appreciate everyone for checking out my channel, and I really hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so when you first walk in here, you'll kind of notice this is the Xbox section. Got the original Xbox followed by the Xbox One. Below that is the 360, and then below that is the N64. Just wanted to take a second to talk about this controller. This is the Logitech wireless controller for the original Xbox. I highly recommend it if you have an original Xbox. I have all that connected to this TV here. It's a Vizio Smart TV, 24 inches. It's a really good TV for the price range. I was able to find it for $100 at Best Buy, I believe. Got a few Xbox One games here that I'm currently playing. Let's see, we got Quantum Break, which is so far very good. And we've got The Division. Come over here to the right, you'll see my Asus Republic of Gamers laptop. This is the model GL551. It's been able to handle most of what I've thrown at it. It's a highly capable laptop. I've seen some GTA 5 on it, Bioshock Infinite. Let's see if we get a little closer. You can see I've got the Crysis trilogy, some Watch Dogs, and a few MMOs. If we move over here, this mouse I actually heard about on a YouTuber's channel called Tech of Tomorrow. This here is the Taser E Blue gaming mouse, and it's a really decent mouse. Especially I love the DPI function up top. It's really good with first-person shooters and such. Once you move over here, you'll see the PlayStation 3D display. I've got the PS4 camera up top. I also have the PS3 iToy for the Move right down there below. We also have some 3D glasses for the display for certain games. Now this here is the Uncharted 4 blue-gray controller that's going to come out with the limited edition console here on May 10th. One thing you'll know about my videos is that I'm a huge Uncharted fan. I have a few posters there. There's one there, Game Informer cover, and Uncharted Golden Abyss. So if you move over here to this shelf, I've got the PS3, PS4, PlayStation 2, and of course the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection sitting right here. Also, once again, for the PS2 and PS1, this controller is compatible with both. This is the Logitech wireless controller. It comes with a little wireless dongle here. All you need to do is plug this up to your PS1 or PS2 and you're good to go. My headset of choice is the Astro A50s. It was between this and the A40s, and just after reading a few reviews, I started noticing people kind of preferred the A50s, especially because the A40s, I was told that they had a mix amp that was connected, so you had a really long cable. And for this room, I really wanted to try to keep a lot of things wireless. That's just my own opinion. Just kind of keeps things a little neater in the room. Now, down here is where I keep most of my extra controllers. Like, there's the PS4 Royal Blue controller, the silver PS3 controller. Back behind that, we've got an extra PS4 controller in the standard black. And back behind that is the Xbox One controller in the standard black. And of course, I've got my piggy banks to save up for extra things to put in this gaming setup we've got here. Along with the Travis's Room sign found in Mexico a few years ago. Down there is just, some reading material. I've got my Game Informer magazines. And box for the Astro A50s. Now, if you actually move over here, beneath the calendar, over here I've got the PlayStation Move Sharpshooter, which I think really did well with Killzone 3. I love playing Killzone 3 with this. I think it's really capable, and can't wait to see how they integrate this to the Sony VR. I was seeing some footage where they had a few people playing some shooting games with this with the Sony VR, so we'll see what they do with it. Down here, I've got pretty much my handheld section. Right here, we've got the Hyperkin Superboy, which is a fantastic system. You can not only slide the games into the slot here, but you can also plug this up to a TV and plug your controllers in here and use it as a console. I've got a few pops, not a huge pop collector. Those are just a few that I've picked up at GameStop and places like that. I've got the Sony PS Vita, which I was quite a huge fan of the Vita. I only have 2 games for the Vita at the moment, but I have a lot of downloadable titles on this system. And then we've got the Nintendo 3DS. Well, this here is actually the 2DS. I had a 3DS, and I guess I was one of those people that kind of got a headache from the 3D, and plus my clamshell kept breaking. And I got tired of having to go in and fix it, so finally I just said, you know what? I kind of like how this one feels. I'm going to go with the 2DS. Down here, I've got the original controllers that came with the PS2. And then I've got the original controller that came with my original Xbox. It's kind of just there, just in case. Well, guys, the next room I'm going to show you is where I keep my games, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, guys, so if you walk over here, it's where you'll see where I keep all my games. I've got a really modest PlayStation 1 collection. I just recently started collecting for those last year. We've got the PlayStation 2. Try to get closer so you guys can see the titles. PS3. Got more PS3 titles down here. Of course, the Uncharted collection. PS4. The original Xbox. Xbox 360. Xbox One. GameCube. And also got a really modest collection of GameCube games. That's one I'm started collecting for recently as well. Got the Wii, 3DS, Super Nintendo, which here let's see, we've got Donkey Kong Country, Pitfall, Super Mario Brothers All-Stars. This is actually Super Mario World, with the stickers kind of torn up. And then Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Down here we've got some N64 games. 007, The World Is Not Enough. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which is the pod racing game for the N64. We've got Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. And then GoldenEye 007. You always have to have some GoldenEye for the N64. Now here I've got the Zelda games for the N64 in the original boxes. These were actually given to me by a good buddy of mine who decided that he just didn't want these anymore. So of course, I'll gladly take them off your hands and keep them on display. We got The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask in the original boxes. Move over here to my PSP games, PS Vita games, and this was the first PC game I bought to test out my laptop. It's Watch Dogs. Now down here, I kind of have a small addiction to the PlayStation Gear Store, and these are wearable accessories, things that I've bought off that website, which I'll try to put a link to the website in the description below. This here is Joel's watch from The Last of Us. This is the watch that his daughter gives him in the beginning of the game. Now this box is just for display because I'm actually wearing the contents of this box. This was Sir Francis Drake's ring from the Uncharted collection, and I just think this is a really nice box to kind of keep on display. Got the Naughty Dog logo there. Uncharted. Kind of a 30-year celebration for Naughty Dog. Now over here is the Division watch. It's the Agent watch from the Division. Has a pretty cool light up effect. Build quality on this is really nice, and it has the blinking effect from the game. It's a really nice piece. And this here is actually my favorite piece, and which is Nathan Drake's watch from Uncharted. It's got a really nice leather box, and there it is. I'll try to put links in the description below of these items where I found them in case you guys are interested. But yeah, that about wraps it up for my gaming room setup. And hopefully, if you guys like the video, thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button. And I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks, guys. See you next time.